Hey guys, so we partnered with SAXX Underwear. These guys are taking your everyday underwear to the next level.
So I've actually been following SAXX Underwear personally on Instagram for about 2 years now, and over a year ago I got my first pair of SAXX Underwear, so I'm kind of a huge fan.
Yeah, George is he's pretty much a seasoned vet in the SAXX Underwear game.
Basically what makes these guys a little different and gives them the street cred that they kind of deserve is about 10 years ago, so these guys in Canada started SAXX Underwear, and they were outdoorsmen, so they were hiking and moving a lot, and they got a lot of like chafing and wear and tear in the nether regions of your sacks, right? Mm-hmm. So hence SAXX Underwear was born.
Yeah, so basically these guys were like, hey, you know what? Every guy's experiencing this bad chafing, this tight or too loose, and they were like, how can we fix it? Like, how can we make it for like the guy and not like the actual like corporation? And they really went down and dirty and they figured it out.
Right. I mean, from the outside, standard boxer briefs, but
cool. I mean, pizzazz.
Yes, of course. Cool colors, cool waistband, great for a date, everyday, casual. Yeah. But what gives it the tech in there,
check this out,
is these little mesh band sides that they kind of just hold everything in place without squeezing it.
Yeah, so it's really cupped, but it's also breathable because it's mesh. So you're actually getting like air through there versus it just being like hot. Like every guy knows, like hot and steamy and everything that you don't want. These are gonna like take away all that.
Exactly. I mean that's what every pair of SAXX Underwear has, these mesh bands that just kind of like cradle everything and keep everything in place from moving around too much. And then getting in places they shouldn't get where the chafing occurs and all that.
So like I said, I've been wearing them for about a week. Different pair, of course. But being from LA, we drive a lot and we drive daily, and for long periods of time, like hour to an hour and a half, like for one ride.
And it's hot in LA.
Yeah, it's hot. And then, yeah, you know how it gets. Leather seats, hot air. Sometimes you want the windows down. Yeah. Dude, these are perfect, guys. Like, trust me, I'm a fan.
I recently wore them in New York for Fashion Week, and I never walk as much as when I'm in New York, so I probably did 5 miles a day in my underwear, and
you're good to go, right?
I'm good to go.
Well, every guy has like their specific underwear. You have your exercise underwear, your suit underwear, your everyday underwear, and you have like your date underwear. I think these eliminate all that. You could go running in these.
Right. You
could also wear a suit in these. SAXX is very universal. George uses it a lot to exercise. I use it in the suit, and dude, they're great.
Right. I mean, there's enough support as much as your compression shorts or spandex that you have. They hold everything in place at the gym, and then they look stylish enough to go out on a date. If you happen to get lucky post date. These are the everyday, which is like a really, really soft material that
I know, dude, it's soft, right?
So comfy. Even being a fan of the brand for a long time, I didn't realize they also did basics, and trust me, once we got our hands on these t-shirts over here, I don't think I'm going back to any other white tees or basic going out running errands. And
but they look nice as well. Yeah. They're like a good quality shirt versus like your standard like 3-pack that's
right. They're too wide or the arms are too short. Like these fit well.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know I like to wear a white tee just around the house, just hanging out. I don't we're not always in suits and ties. No, obviously. But
with Valentine's Day coming up, we've actually partnered with SAXX Underwear to give you guys $500 worth of free merchandise. $500 is a lot, guys. So
that's huge.
Yeah. We'll have all the details below. We'll also have the details on our Instagram. So make sure you guys are following us and following SAXX Underwear, and you'll see.
Exactly. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out SAXX Underwear. See all that they have to offer in support for your sacks. And we'll have the links down below. Like us on Instagram at Gents Lounge. # your pictures, # Gents Lounge. And thanks, guys.